What are you looking to? Who are you looking to fix the problems in your life? Maybe we need to follow Mary's example. See, Mary, what did she do? She turned to Jesus. She simply came up to Jesus and said, "They have no more wine." That's really what she said to Jesus. She said, "They have no more wine." Look what it says, continuing on in verse 4. Jesus says, "Dear woman, that's not our problem." Jesus replied, "My time has not yet come." Have your parents ever tried to get you to do something you didn't want to do? It's like, clean your room or do this or do that, perform for us, say your ABCs for your grandma, do this, do that. Like they're trying to get you to do something. Jesus is 30 years old now. And here's mom. Jesus, I want you to do something for me. He's like, "Dear woman, that's not my problem. It's none of my business. I'm just here to enjoy the party." I think it's interesting. Jesus didn't go there planning to do a miracle. He just went there to have a good time. And mom's like, "Jesus, they've ran out of wine." And he's like, "Not my problem. Not my problem." It's just funny that Mary does it. And look what she does next. But his mother told the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." How did Mary know anything was even going to happen here? As far as we know, this is the first recorded miracle that Jesus ever did. And here's Mary at a wedding going up to her son Jesus saying, "Hey, Jesus, they ran out of wine." Goes to the servants, "Hey, servants, do whatever he tells you." I wonder, had Jesus been practicing this at home for a while? They're at Passover dinner, and Joseph's like, "Oh, man, I forgot to bring the wine." Jesus is like, "Have no fear, we have water." And I don't know if he did or not, but something gave Mary, his mother, the idea that Jesus could fix this problem. I don't know how. "Hey, servants, do whatever he says." She put him on the spot. And her faith and her confidence attracted a miracle that we'll see. It's funny, too, that Jesus never even said he'd do it. You notice that? All we see is she says, "Hey, they ran out of wine." He's like, "Hey, that's not my problem." Mother says, "Do whatever he tells you to do." She doesn't take no for an answer. She's like, we're getting this problem sorted out, Jesus. And I know you have the ability to do something here. So standing nearby were 6 stone water jars used for ceremonial washing. And each could hold 20 to 30 gallons. I have a jar here. And this can hold approximately 30 gallons. So it was something similar to this. And there was 6 of them. These big stone jars holding around 20 to 30 gallons. It was used for their ceremonial washing. In verse 7, Jesus told the servants, "Okay, fill the jars with water." And then when the jars had been filled, he said, "Now dip some out and take it to the master of ceremonies." So the servants followed his instructions. Underline that sentence there. So the servants followed his instructions. In your notes, our faith and obedience can attract God's miracles. Our faith and obedience. See, Mary, she had faith. These servants, they were kind of drug into this whole thing, but they trusted something was going to happen. They obeyed the words of Jesus. And God's miraculous power often will begin with our obedience. We need to do whatever he tells us to do. It requires some obedience.